Alright, guys. We're gonna do an hour of this again. See if we can get like some 10 minutes of game time in with a 50-minute cutscene, you know? Orbel Downs. Idyllic plains that stretch across the southern reaches of the Holy Empire are sparsely populated unless one knows where to look. I assume we know where to look. Oh shit, I should. Nearby empires. Nearby spanning empires. Do alright. Multiple quests. Sure. Fuck it. Let's do it. I got my crackers and my coffee just in case, you know? In case there's a. And we're gonna open up to a 5-minute cutscene, right? Let's see, we're at 1 minute live. Still on our opening cutscene. Sometime later. The Holy Empire of Sambrick. Sambrick?
So much for arriving before sunset.
I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The Fallen Ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. It's a shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt it. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Fast travel, okay. Look at that! 1 minute cutscene.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of these. Perhaps I can use them as waymarks.
Okay, well, this area is interesting because it gives me a map. Some items here. It looks like maybe you can go different ways. Kind of want to go that way. Valley matter. Two springs value.
You know what to do, boy.
Oh yeah. I got a gear last time. Let's see. Oh, Gilbert 25. Fuck. A lot of gil, man.
Yeah.
Some shit down there. I mean, like. I mean, it's pretty, like. Alright, like, that's annoying. I'm trying to move faster, man.
Sick of Toggle.
Oh, I have 632 skill points now, though. Where am I at? I'm back at the beginning. Okay. Alright. Okay, we can go forward, I guess. I want to go check out this side right here. And then we can move on. Maybe. What's up here? Just looking for some items, you know. Anything we can get to craft. Maybe like new equipment. A lot of what I heard negative about this game revolves around some of the RPG elements to it. Like the leveling up, like someone said leveling up didn't matter. Someone else said that the item system was weak.
Get him,
Maybe it is, but precision sake. I don't know what those are. Like I don't know when I'm supposed to do it. There's no. Okay, he wants me to go over there. All right. Well, just some people. Yes, I mean like if you're playing, but I don't know. You know, people don't say what are they playing on. You know, some games like we'll say like Legend of Heroes. Legend of Heroes, if you play on easy
up
mode,
ahead.
is awful.
Are they friends
To me.
or foes?
Like if you don't play it on normal or hard, like even hard is fucking difficult. Like hard is like hard. There's one up above hard, and I'm like no way. How does anyone? You have to like regular battles are taking like 20 minutes.
This might take a while.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy.
More will
God.
lose. But why? What is it they want?
You're welcome
Oh,
to
sure,
ask the next ones we
Alright,
meet.
whatever.
Let me know how it goes.
So, you know, maybe they're playing on easy mode, or they're like cinematic. They picked the wrong thing because they're stupid. People are fucking dumb. Like, people are just fucking dumb. I don't even have a good example, but people are stupid as shit. Like, there's sometimes, like, I consider myself to be a smart person for the most part, and there's times that, like, I say some stupid shit because I'm not thinking about it correctly. Or, like, I'm just, like, being quick about something because I'm, like, excited to, like, make a bad decision or something like that. I say some stupid shit. I make stupid decisions sometimes, you know? It happens. But I also know that reading comprehension, Lost Wing, the Holy Roman Empire Assembly, reading comprehension is difficult for people to know, like, oh, this cinematic is like better because it looks nicer, not like this is how hard it is. Like,
No sign
you
of the
know,
royalists.
fucking stupid people.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
Explore. We cannot.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
We cannot. Use weapons. Which, I mean, like. What? Bullshit. See, this is a city.
That sounds like a child. It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
Go to church.
The church, I know. I'm one step out of you. You go in through the front, I'll take the rear. Anyone stands in our way, the other can stand in the back.
Doesn't look like there's much else to do here. Sorry, I have crackers. I'm really hungry. I need breakfast. Not only did I never eat breakfast this morning, I've also been up since like 4:30. It's 11 now.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Coffee's a little watery.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
no, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Alright.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we are the Dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the Dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
You shushed her, he's gonna get fucking
A
murdered.
toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored.
Okay.
Boo.
The fuck is this?
Where did... What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, Sid has some explaining to do.
Get him! A little help!
Too slow.
Yo, what's going on, Maddie? Thank you for the follow.
You know what?
We're just having some fun here playing this. Yeah, we're doing alright. It's good. It's a Saturday.
You better be on your way, Sid.
Having a lot of fun here today with just me and myself. My family is out doing some stuff. Thanks. Yeah, my family's out doing some stuff, so I'm using the time wisely. Chirata slain. I need to use my skill points. Cleric's Medallion. At a glance, what appears to be a holy relic, able to channel the power of the divine into curative energies, actually contains the dust of a light aspected crystal known to be a catalyst for the restorative arts. It's going good so far. It's actually been really nice.
You've got some fighting.
There's been
Even
some
for a
actual
bandit.
gameplay in this so far, not just a giant cutscene. So, of course, now we're in a cutscene again. So,
Look who's here to save the day.
but the story's been really
Is
good
this
so
how
far,
you
and
recruit
with
all of your
cinematics.
charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So,
Yeah, I've actually been playing through
Sidolphus,
all of them.
remind me. Why
Starting
was it
from
that you
one,
betrayed
I
your
got the Pixel
kingdom?
remasters like whenever they first came out on the PC.
I
I
asked
played
you a
through
question.
1 through 6,
Lord Commander.
and then I did 7, 8, 9, 10,
Why?
10, 2, and I just
Because
finished
I've had
12
enough
like
of
2
you
days
and
before
your
this came out.
king's antics.
So
And yet here you
the
are,
13
stealing
trilogy
my
and 15
branded.
are going to be after this probably.
What are you plotting?
As if
And then
I
I'll go
told
into
you.
some of the like offshoots like Type 0 and World of Final Fantasy.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
I've mostly been streaming Final Fantasy lately. I do just like kind of a lot of different stuff. I started out the channel as a horror games, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, that kind of stuff. And just unfortunately, there's not a lot of those out there. There's only so many you can play. So playing through the whole Resident Evil, franchise, and then Silent Hill
Did she say
didn't
where
take
she
me
was
too
going?
long. I used to stream a lot more than I have
And we head
now,
back to Lost Wing.
than I do now.
One of the villagers
So
may have heard something.
I was probably
But we can't
streaming
just-
like
which is why I sent
15, 20 hours a week before, and now I stream like
The man has a nose for
5.
these things. Trust me.
less than that, probably less than 5. Yeah, I'm a big fan. I like all the old ones. Like 2 is my favorite. I don't like the original Resident Evil as much anymore. I feel like it um hasn't aged super well. Yeah, I'm pumped for the Silent Hill game, the remake, 3 remake.
So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I like
Right,
the original Resident Evil game. Like 1
keep a monster like
hasn't
that under
aged
our
super
roof.
well. The remake of
Nothing.
1 is
When
really
no one
good.
talked, they started rounding up
2
everyone
has
with a
held up
brain.
pretty well. I really like
then
it. I think
everyone
2,
without one
the
at
original
all.
2 is
I
probably my
dropped you in
favorite
the
of the
cellar,
series.
hoping sooner or later someone would break.
The 2 remake and the 4 remake were really good. I finished the 4 remake when it came out too.
Different if you'd
I streamed
accepted
that.
my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
So,
And that, I'll drink to.
but it's been fun to just play through all the games and everything, and I like that it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. You find my YouTube link in the section below. The whole thing's on YouTube. Let's see. My 3-year affiliate was this month, actually, at the beginning of June. So, I've been affiliate for 3 years, and I've been streaming for about maybe 6 to 8 months before that. So, almost 4 years now.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front
That
of me,
feels like not.
and I did nothing.
It's gotta be more than that. It's
But
gotta
now
be
I
more than
can. I can kill the son of a bitch
that. I started it for like.
and bring peace to my brother's
So
soul.
the reason I started it was just because.
After that, whatever happens, happens.
A long time ago, I had like.
You're content to be its slave, then?
I just had like a really. I was in a bad headspace. And the way that I got out of that, or the way that I kind of coped with that, was watching a lot of Twitch and YouTube and watching people play video games and stuff. And, you know, you're in an empty house and it's quiet and you just want something on in the background, and then you watch someone play a video game, which is something that I love. Video games.
This
It's like
radiance would
one
have
of my
us
favorite things
believe
in the world.
Imperial host
And you just watch other
invincible.
people play them and talk about them, and it's almost like
Yet here
you're
we
not
find the
alone
Empire's
a little bit.
cornerstone teetering on the backs
And
of a
so
handful
that really
of
helped out
cowards and
for
cutthroats.
me when I was
Well, Bahamut may lead a
in that
hundred full
headspace.
legions.
And so it's just
Could it
kind of
be
like
that the young
doing it
prince
again, right?
defends a
You know,
house of
it's
cards
nice to
ready
be able
topple
to
at the slightest
meet new people,
breeze?
to stop in and talk to you, or even if you're just talking to no one, you're kind of
Tell me
imagining you're talking to
something.
someone. It makes you not have
Why
that
do you
sense
not
of like
resist?
being
Within
alone.
you lies the power to slay
So
gods.
that's kind
The
of how
phoenix perished
why I
in
got
your
into it, was
flames.
just one, it helped
You
me
do
out,
not
so
fight.
pass it along to someone else
do
if there's
not
someone else
flee.
out there that who needs that.
You refuse
And
your
also
gift.
just have that sense of kind of community or whatever, just open more avenues. I don't really leave the house a lot. I work from
Perhaps
home.
you're distracted.
And I don't like go out and do a bunch of stuff. Is this the mom now?
My offer still stands.
Everyone in this game looks
Join
exactly the
us and you
same.
will be treated
And they
with
don't have, like-
respect, one of our kind deserves.
Usually sometimes they have like their name in the subtitles,
Lord
but
Margaret,
not
don't.
here. I'm very curious to see. I can't keep up with like who these people are because
I'll
they
give you a
jump around
moment to
time.
Consider your options. Do be
So
gentle
like
with
Clive's
them.
mom is a bad guy, I think, or a bad person, bad girl. It's weird to say bad girl because that just sounds weird, but she's one of the bad people, the villains. She's a villain, but
Clive.
I don't know. Even like coming from Final Fantasy 12 to Final Fantasy 16, there's like, I'm like, hey, that looks like both of you. Like Sid looks like both of you. The same model, and they're usually like the same kind of like structure of the world and everything. So
One of the Empire's
very interesting.
outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
I'm almost out of coffee.
Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows. She won't be traveling with many men, meaning she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Oh, see, here we're in this like 10-minute cutscene
So
again.
we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Sure, you can say
Clive
it.
doesn't have
It's
your
fine.
nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet.
Oh, come
We've
on,
got one
Clive.
chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
You're like, I don't want you to waste your chance, but I also want to be able to pick up the controller again. Hold on, my wife is messaging me. So it's a Charon and the. Alright, they have new
There's
stuff.
someone I want you to meet.
Dead of Night. So I mean, do I go back now?
This
then?
hour.
Like,
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kid.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
I don't need the long sword. Ooh, it's that might be worth grabbing. That's a lot of money though. Oh shit, we could buy some of these. That's a lot of money too though. That okay. I don't know why I would need this. I want to buy it now, but I don't have 40,000 gil. We don't have that. Okay. All right.
You're always
we're
welcome
okay.
here in Lostwind.
I'm gonna
Keep
wait and
fighting
see
the good
what
fight.
the blacksmith has.
You're the kind man who saved Mummy. Thank you.
You're welcome, kid. Let's see. So this is the Dead of Night. The cellar passage? That seems like a cool place to go, right? Like, we need to go there? Let's go there. Is it... So let's take a left. Oh, I need to be up there, it looks like. Yeah. I got you. This isn't right, is it? No, it's that direction. It's over there. You go down that way and try to get through there? Is that the way it works? This map is awful. Like, how is anyone supposed to think? Not being able to jump. I don't have a lot of complaints about this game yet. But there are definitely some complaints. They're all mild, like... in this day and age, I kind of expected the... Oh, okay, bye, Sid. Jesus. You kind of expect a little more open world in this. That's kind of cool. It's a cool idea. I actually don't have a starting now screen right now.
Nothing down here but dust and cobwebs. Unless you
I
need to
used
help me
to.
get rid of them.
I don't use starting now screens too often because, like, most of the time when I'm playing, I only have like an hour to play, or like 2 hours or something, like 90 minutes, and so I'll just sit down and turn everything on, and just go. And I know it's like hard, like for people that are like watching and stuff, to like jump in. You're already like kind of like in the middle of everything. Where am I? Oh, it did let me go. It said this was inaccessible. How did that happen? I walked right past inaccessible. So I don't know. It's like it takes away from time that I have to play the game, and then like if people are what is this? Why won't you? It's an invisible wall. I don't understand this game. Alright, we have more complaints about this game. I don't know, I'm cool. Like, I have some cool ideas for, like, animation and stuff, though, if you go with animation. Like, on my YouTube videos, I have, like a... I have some ideas for, like, animation. On my YouTube videos mostly, like an intro screen, I need a new one of those. I like the one that I have. It's just I had a friend do it for me a long time ago. Oh, here, hold on. Mysteries of Vinification. While some winemakers will remove the skins of the grape after pressing, leaving both skin and seeds in the juice to commingle, creates a must that is better suited for extended aging, ultimately resulting in a more refined wine. Then, once the wine calms and settles sufficiently, the skins are removed, and the must is transferred to wooden barrels of oak or chestnut, which, by allowing air to leach into the wine, impart deepened levels of complexity, introducing rich aromas and improving texture, all while lessening bitterness. Okay. So, like, for the intro, I really like the idea. So I kind of want, like, if you go with animation and stuff, the idea that I kind of like is like just a better version of what I have now, where it's go up the ladder. It's like a door transition from like one of the original Resident Evil games, but it like opens up into like kind of like my logo type thing. The Hymns of Gregor. And thus did Gregor summon together her 270 spirits of light, and tell them of the holy heralds. She would send the world below, where there was much strife and suffering, for which she wept. Rejoice, she said, for my heralds, who are a part of me, and who are me, shall be as bread unto the starving, and as water unto the thirsty, and shall bring light where there is only darkness. So yeah, I had my friend like hand draw animation for me, and it works really well. I just think it's a little outdated. I've had it for a while. I think it'd be nice to have like an updated version of that. Yeah, for sure. I can. I think there's a link on Twitch for my Discord. If you want to take a look at that and find me on there. If not, when I'm done, I'll message you like a link to chat. Yeah, that's really the only thing I'm kind of like looking for right now in terms of like improvements. Like I know that I'm not making a bunch of money off of this.
It'll take the better part of a day to move this.
And I'm not like, because I just do this as like when I have time, like I'm not out to actively like improve my channel. Yeah, hold on. I'll do it in a second. I'll do it during the next cutscene. We'll go find this thing real quick and I'll do it during the next cutscene. Because that's going to be like another 10-minute thing.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much.
Let's see,
How do you find that one?
What, him? You won't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend, one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic. And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lost Wing. Take your brand, for example.
Okay, hold up. It's being stupid. Give me a second.
People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is.
Yeah, I whispered it to you.
Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers...
Get the hangman. Got an item.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lost Wing...
If you want to check, like, all of my YouTube videos have the intro in it.
You don't need to worry about that.
So if you want to take a look and just see, like, what it looks like...
Everyone in Lost Wing knows what that seal means.
Like, get an idea of how you can, like, improve it. I think that would be the most ideal thing.
Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
It made me update it. It got rid of those. Last time I opened Discord yesterday, it made me get rid of all those. Oh, well, Discord just closed on me and took an update. Yeah, it like wouldn't let me when I opened Discord like 2 days ago on my computer. It was like, you need to update this stuff. So like when I go to like copy my username, that's what it gives me. Let's see, streamer mode. Turn streamer mode off so I can see everything. Yeah, that says click to copy username. That's what's there. Alright, so gather more information from villagers. I picked up an item. What item did I pick up? Let's see. Picked up like the hangman or something. Hangman. The seal marks its bearer as a trusted ally of the Quentin of Lost Wing. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma as a favor to Sid, that is.
It's black as Odin's bumhole.
Okay, so I gotta talk to people. Oh, I can climb up here. What's up here? Nothing. See, like, this is the thing. This is the problem with this game, right? You have this area up here. Give me something. Even if it's just like, oh, 5 gil. Like, give me something. Let me do something with this cool area that you just let me find. That you just let me find.
And that's all you can remember.
That you let me find doesn't sound like correct English, but it is. it just doesn't sound right.
Ah. Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say.
See, it doesn't make sense because, like, he can use fire and magic.
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have done.
Thank you.
So, this doesn't, you know, some of the things don't make sense. And, I don't know. It just seems a little silly.
With our tiny village anyway. Surely they have bearers enough.
So, my question is, can I just, like, go back to... Should I just be teleporting back to the other place? Go talk to this guy first. Whoever they are. Not this guy, but this person. And then I'll teleport back, I guess. And we'll see what's going on. If there isn't, like, a new... Because it doesn't look like it's a blacksmith here, right? There's this shop. That's it. I don't know what Cutter's Gate is inaccessible. That's the one where it was, like... One of these had a bunch of rubble on it.
That a hanged man, I see. Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today.
I'm just
getting rid of those bastards.
Just talking nonsense about the game.
You hadn't come when you did. I'd be on my way to Ash by now. Along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others.
Oh, I was just talking about the game.
A dominant of fire.
Might have been, yeah.
The Discord username, that's all that's there. I don't have the numbers anymore. It made me get rid of them a couple days ago when I updated Discord.
Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
What?
Only that you weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I have enough, like...
Thank you.
I haven't been playing that much lately. I have enough YouTube videos, like, lined up to last for... Oh, I can't go past without this. That's fine. Try to find you. I guess we'll talk to Sid West, sure.
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is...
We'll have to hop off here in a minute.
Why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we?
No, we shan't. Shan't? Shalln't.
Mind your step. The royalists didn't use the courtesy of tidying up.
Shan't. It's definitely shan't, right?
I've got some light over here. What a mess.
It's as black as Olden's bumhole. Okay. Sure, that's a thing. Are you not gonna let me use this now? Alright. I'll check it out when I'm off here. I'm gonna have to stop in a second. I was trying to teleport back, but Jesus. Are you gonna, if I try to leave, what's gonna happen? Oh, you can just travel to the obelisk. Oh, okay, that makes slightly more sense. I would love to open the world map. Thank you. The hideaway. Fuck yeah, Clive. Are there... Ooh, there's new... What are you... You have new things for me? Arete Stone. Arcade mode, stage of... Okay. Yeah. Got it. I saw those last time. Alright, let's see. What do you have, Charon?
And what do you want?
I want to know what you got. You said you have new stuff. Broadsword is longsword. Okay. So longsword's getting there. Iron belt's what I have. Wolfskin belt. So she basically just got...
Come again. Oh, don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Jesus.
Well?
So rude.
What do you want?
Okay. Longsword +1, still worse. So we're almost to replacing this. Wolfskin sash +1. And Traveler's bands +1. Oh, these are just craftable items. Longsword +2, still worse. That's fine. Broadsword +2, also still worse. Okay, well, let's craft this guy.
It'll last you a good while.
Craft 5 pieces of gear. Nice. I don't have extra sharp fangs? Oh, isn't that some bullshit?
My best work, but it'll do. And?
Okay, well then let's go buy...
Yes?
She doesn't sell items. That's the thing, she doesn't sell materials.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Actually, I did not want to do that.
I reckon I can find a buyer. Finished, are you?
I didn't want to equip that unless I can.
I see I'm busy here.
Yeah, I'm fucking bringing you stuff to do, dude. Chill out. Good God.
My best work, but it'll do.
Oh, I can do that one. Oh, because I already have 2. Of course. What the fuck am I doing?
You can thank me later.
Okay, well, the best thing you have in weapons, I already have. I have these. I have these. Okay, so craft. Those are both bad. Those are both bad. That one's bad. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We're fine.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth Cold.
Jeez. I don't.
Look what the curl
Lydia's
dragged in.
crazy as shit.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Why are you so sassy to me,
else?
lady?
Come again. Or don't.
Good God.
I'm not much bothered
Let's
either
go
way.
talk to this dude
Do you think we
and
should
drop
go
off
and
our
help?
information. I don't know what it does to level this guy up.
For a tale? Or perhaps
Hippocrates.
if you have a question for me,
I don't know what it is,
I
what
shall be
it like
happy to.
does to level that guy up. Yeah. Check out stuff. Cool. Alright, well, I will probably, let's see. Can we just... Boom. Travel back. Alright, that'll be it. Everyone, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I go take care of some stuff, and then my family's going to be home to do some things in a little bit. Thank you guys so much. Have a good day. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Yo, hello. Welcome back. This is Frosthair. We're playing some Final Fantasy 16 once again. Jump right into it.
Oi, how about some light over here? Black as Odin's bumhole.
Where are we going? Oh, we're speaking Quentin. Because we went to the other place and bought all our shit. Got it. Oh, do we want to buy some meteorites?
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I hope it's to your liking.
Oh, he only has one. Okay. I want this. Those are probably fine.
You're always welcome here in Lustwing.
I'm gonna turn my fan on, so I'm sorry if you get some. I'm just really hot. I've been running around the house doing all kinds of stuff the last like hour or whatever. Let's see. Put this baseball game on. I really want to play I really want to play Metal Gear Solid 4, like after this, like maybe take a break from whatever I'm playing and do Metal Gear Solid 4. But like, my issue with that is, it'll depend. It'll depend on when I finish this.
No.
Because I want to play, maybe I use it to break up Final Fantasy 13 instead.
I seem to recall your request being to
But I gotta finish.
spend the night. And
Honestly,
for that,
after this, I'm probably
floor
gonna have
will
to.
more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose.
Yeah, after this, I'll finish Star
thanks,
Wars.
Quentin. Next
Provided
time
that I'm
you're
finishing
away,
like fucking
our floor's
October
all
when
yours.
everything else is coming out, which is
No need for
4
thanks,
months.
Sid.
This is taking me 4 months. It's
This
gonna be a problem.
isn't an
but
act of charity.
I'll probably done
You
with it by
don't
the end of
say.
July. I'm guessing.
In exchange for my floor,
Hopeful.
I shall be
Hopeful
requiring
so.
your services.
Unless I
The
get bored of it,
Royalists
but
saw
I gotta
fit
push
to
through.
erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish.
So it'll probably be this, God of War, Final Fantasy 13, and then Metal Gear Solid 4, which I suppose that'll probably take me to like October. I mean, I'll probably finish Final Fantasy 13 in October and have to do everything else.
Well,
But we'll see.
longer
We'll see
than
how it goes.
expected.
There's
First
so many
time
years
you've
left,
planted the barricade.
And
It
the
gets
game's coming out in
easier,
October,
don't
like
worry.
insane. Like
I
October,
won't.
November, December.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest.
Like,
Well,
I forget what
rather
games are
well.
already coming out in
No
October.
more waiting.
But Mario RPG November.
The road south then. Unless
Mario Wonder
I
comes
know
out in
another
October.
shortcut.
Um,
You should be so lucky.
Alan Wake 2 comes out in November, October. That one might actually, unfortunately, I think that, Alan Wake 2 is probably going to be I'll buy it when it's on sale type of game. Kind of sad I didn't do the, Control DLC, but, for Alan Wake, but it's all good.
back to me, my darling.
We'll try to do side quests when we can in this game.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern. You're not thinking of heading that way, are you?
If the Royalists were looking to the Care...
Can I change... It doesn't wrap? Wow. Holy shit. That's upsetting. Oh, you can... This is the only thing you can do. I thought maybe you could change the... I like the speaker names.
They'd have posted sentries to prevent any unwelcome surprises. At least I would have.
Well, you should know.
This way? Oh, yeah, I have enough to build some shit now. Let's see. I don't have to get that one. Magic burst. I think this is what I want. The master of that. Precision dodge. Do I not have that? I do have it. Lunge, down thrust. Go with this one. And then I'll save up to get this guy. Or... What does mastering do though? Like, that's what I don't understand. But I want to know what the recommended abilities is. I don't want you to grab them for me. Can I reset this? I don't want this one. Sure. I want to learn this one. And replace this thing. Is just the... I don't know what that does. Maybe like the cooldown is.
Wrong way, friend. The village has been
A little help. Stay down.
Okay. 3 bloody hides. Potion. Good.
What are the Royalists thinking? Why take a stronghold they've no chance of holding?
When they've no intention of holding it. The king is up to something.
The king?
Well, you don't think that
I'm about those, though.
This is one of His Majesty's cunning stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Is it one of his cunning stunts, or is it something else? Yeah? Let's grab this item real quick and then go back and fight those dudes. Can I go in the water? Ooh, another meteorite. I cannot go in the water. Clive apparently cannot swim. What's that? Yeah.
There they are!
That's enough.
Oh shit.
Get him!
I'll tell your lady you tried.
Sharp fangs. So if I hold down this, is that the same thing?
Not to crack, even when I wasn't calling with royalists.
I don't care who else is in there.
Black blood. I really hope there's DLC for this, and I hope that they take the feedback from the fans.
Sick of Toggle! Finished!
Alright.
Fetch!
This game, it just feels like you can get so lost in it though, because of the area and everything. Oh, there's an item that I kind of wanted to get. Excuse me.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
I'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
Okay.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her Eikon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey.
Hmm?
Okay, yeah. That's kind of nice. Let's see, nearby activities, no quests. No quests. No quests. So, I mean, we could have just gone out there and then traveled there next time. Oh shit, I didn't read about Karen, right? What it was. I always like when I play these games, I'm like, I'm gonna read all the descriptions, and then I read them for like 2 or 3 episodes, and then it's like, I'm not reading anymore. I remember when I used to fucking voice all the characters in the JRPGs. The first 2 Final Fantasy games they voice all. I was like, nah, I'm done anymore.
The Eastern Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife and found a new order to see us
like this
unto tomorrow.
I added the names, so now I can tell
the
who's
world
talking.
Must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege.
Okay.
I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if you would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
Okay.
One of our sentries has failed to report, my lady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside the care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
Current event. The Holy Empire of Storothosh.
All clear.
Headwind. I'm really kind of excited, like...
That's a nice trick. You'll have to teach me sometime.
I like playing Final Fantasy games. I'm also kind of excited to play some other stuff with you guys. Like Final Fantasy RPG. Super Mario RPG. I'm really excited to play that on stream. I'm playing the Persona games. I'm thinking about playing one of those on stream, maybe. I'm playing Persona 2 right now. The PSP one.
Start with the dungeons.
I have both of them, but
They may be holding the bearers there.
Sound plan. As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
Some other stuff, you know. Now that like I'm
in here,
trying to be consistent at least with pushing through on one particular game.
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Sid, this gate.
Need some help? doing most of the lifting. At your leisure, Clive.
Even then, like, I wouldn't like that, because then you're trapped. Like, maybe you don't care about that, because you're going to die anyways, but because you're kind of forced to be trapped in it.
Did you hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
What? Good news, right?
Who's sending over?
Get him! A little help! There, boy!
That's enough!
So, where to next?
Kind of want to do like I wish they had other rooms to explore. This is cool and all. There's like the greatness of, and this is the problem with us, right? The greatness of this game.
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, hold on. I'll check something. My wife said the cat's stuck somewhere. Hold on.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
How about a window?
Bloody show off. Well, we found the Imperial garrison, right where the Royalists left them.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
Keep your distance, boy.
Let's make this quick.
Stay down. A little help.
My wounds, boy.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedicta? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
The alarm.
All this bloody running. After them. Seems they were expecting it.
You don't say.
It's over.
Over here. Stay down! It's Sid!
Death to the traitor!
Torgal! Sick of Torgal! My wounds, boy! Torgal! There, boy! The only way is through the chapel.
Then Grey Grieger must have plans for us. What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lost Wing?
You mean where's the dominant? Waleed shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our liege and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
finish them.
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1.
Get him, boy!
Doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on. My wounds, boy. Get him. There's a good boy. Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right? Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal. That's better. She must be here somewhere.
Withdrawal has been signaled.
It's over. Stay down! My wounds, boy! It's over! My wounds, boy! Torgal! I'm running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
This might take. Stay down! You know what to do, boy. My wounds, boy.
Die by my hand. Supposed to be dead.
It's over. Stay down.
Stay down! She better not have flown away. A little help! Give them all you've got, boy. That's better. Better already. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Today. Torgal. Keep your distance, boy.
Okay, well that was done. We have 608 ability points. So anyway, I was saying it's my wife's birthday, so I haven't played this in a couple days. You know, kind of hard to find time. Excuse me. Hard to find time to just commit to stuff. Green Tower these days.
You'll go no further. You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got.
Doesn't seem very easy. I feel like the issue that we're gonna have here is that, like, I don't know, I keep hearing of people that are like 30 hours in the game. It's like, well, I'm like 5. It doesn't feel like, it barely feels like it's like opened up or anything yet, really.
Finally.
I'm pretty sure there's an airship I saw that you steal. Like, your hideaway becomes an airship, or you get an airship that becomes the hideaway. Oh, it's looking down.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you.
Just double checking.
This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want.
Up earlier.
Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
Properly.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Sick of Torgal!
Who's that?
Get him! Sick of Torgal! A little help! Get him, boy!
Where is he? Won't ask again.
Dodge this. Fucking dog!
Torgal!
Shit.
Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
wrong with the gear experts? Let's make you
Time to join your pet. Stay down. Don't touch me.
shit.
You're mine! You disgust me!
I just healed it. Shit.
Bad luck.
Extra oh, shit.
Torgal! A little help! Keep your distance, boy.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you both!
Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Not this time. Well done, Torgal. Over here.
Shit. I forgot that's
Torgal!
that.
Not this time.
Had enough yet?
shit. The Wheel of Fire rising from. I don't have this one yet, but residual fire ether that, having failed to dissipate on the battlefield, is instead manifested into a solid form, not unlike crystal, but with an elemental purity that renders it far more potent, if not highly specialized in its applications.
You are but a branded! How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
It's actually not working properly, so that's cool. There's a few games that are not.
Clive!
Enough of this! What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Ooh, store Eikon.
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me. I hope the bearers found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all.
With great power, inherit a power unknown. Let's stop here in a minute. I had to figure out what this was wrong on my Steam Deck. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion.
It's back again. I don't know what to do about it.
Yes.
I don't know what to do about it. Other than just fucking deleting all of the Steam shit on my SD card. Does it even... It says download queued, so maybe... Sure. Let's just, access is 0. To verify integrity of files.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Yeah, wings of change. Alright, so we're however, when Clive is claimed a portion of the Eikon Gruda's essence. Tuning with Gruda not only changes the elemental aspect of cosmetic spells, but also allows access to several new iconic abilities such as Gouge, Deadly Flurry of Talons. Bleeding details can be found here. Deadly Embrace can be used to draw smaller letter enemies for Clive. The action will topple larger enemies that become partially staggered when their will gauge reaches 50. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I have you attuned, so that's good. I can have 3, it looks like, attuned. Gouge, Wicked Wheel. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop here for a minute. I gotta take care of my Steam Deck and do some other stuff. I really hate that I can't do this, but so it is. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I will see you all next time.